Hey, what's going on, guys? CoolKid9277 here, starting off my second week of my Universe mode as we kick off Raw tonight with Big E versus Bad News Barrett. They've been in a rivalry. We're only going to play the last 3 matches of each show now, instead of playing the full show except for the pay-per-views. Just to shorten time, because, you know, it's kind of long playing 6 matches. So tonight, they have Big E and Wade Barrett. Last week, Wade Barrett had a match, and Big E came and sat with Jerry the King Lawler and Michael Cole. And they started sharing words in the middle of the match. So tonight, they have an Extreme Rules match here. As Barrett going under the ring, and Big E punches him so he can't get anything. Big punch to Barrett, knocking him down. Big kicks to the chest. As Big E just starts hammering the head of Barrett. And another big step, but Wade Barrett dodges it this time. Throws him into the steel post. That has got to hurt. That is the qualifications for tonight in this Extreme Rules match. As Wade Barrett getting reversed by Big E. Wade Barrett getting thrown into the barricade. Quickly comes off, though. Big spine buster by Big E onto that floor, which hurts a lot more than in the ring. And Big E trying to go for Wade Barrett, and safely getting tossed back into the ring by Wade Barrett, as now Wade Barrett going under the ring and getting a big hit to the head by Wade Barrett. Wade Barrett just now hammering Big E Langston, just taking him out with that bat, as Big E dodges it, but Wade Barrett's there to counter it. As now, big spine buster again by Wade Barrett. He's now throwing Big E. Ooh, Big E reverses and throws him into the steel post on the side of the ring. And now just kicking him over and over as he picks him up now and throws him back into the ring. And now Big E Langston is getting something from under the ring. Wade Barrett going up the turnbuckle. Big E Langston gets back in the ring, but bad news from Bad News Barrett, as he is now Big E getting picked up by Wade Barrett. Big signature move here by Wade Barrett, as he's going to step away from Big E. He is ready tonight. Wade Barrett just taunting Big E. He is lining it up here. As Big E helps himself with the ropes. And big spine buster as Big E reverses Barrett's move here. And Big E going to get something again from under the ring. Wade Barrett going back outside the ring, and okay, I have no idea what just happened there. So Big E trying to get back into the ring, and he does. Big bull hammer by Wade Barrett out of nowhere. He's going to go for the pin off of that. 1, 2, 3 on Big E Langston. Wade Barrett staying strong in this rivalry as he defeats Big E in their first matchup before the pay-per-view. Good match here tonight on Raw. Wade Barrett celebrating his victory. As we go on to the next match in tonight's show. Let's see, who do we got here? We have a tag team match. Luke Harper and Eric Rowan versus the Uso brothers, Jimmy and Jay Uso. As you see, Luke Harper, Eric Rowan holding those WWE Tag Team Championships. Luke Harper coming out with his mask, and his buddy Eric Rowan right by his side. These two are family. They have each other's backs till the end. As they walk slowly down this ramp, and you can see all the fireflies in the crowd taking pictures, holding up their flashlights, ready for tonight's matchup to see these two compete against the Usos for the second time in the past 2 weeks. As they were looking at the crowd. And the lights come up. So you're just staring at the ring here. As Eric Rowan gets Luke Harper ready for this matchup. Two demented people fighting tonight. This is a crazy matchup. Now just staring at the ramp, waiting for their opponent. So now see the Usos The Usos look ready for this matchup tonight, feeling hyped over their win of the WWE Tag Team Champions last week. So we need to get on with this matchup. So let's see what is going to happen in tonight's tag team matchup.
Well, this match should be interesting.
Luke Harper, or Eric, no, Luke Harper starting off with that big clothesline against Jimmy Uso. And then another big one, another big clothesline. Hold on, guys. Oh, big one-arm suplex by Luke Harper, or by Jimmy Uso on Luke Harper. And now big kick to the midsection by Luke Harper, big punch. And now Jimmy Uso reverses it right on the face of Luke Harper. Ooh, Jimmy Uso, big hit right there. Another elbow to the chest. As now he picks up Luke Harper. Let's see what he's going to do here. Luke Harper gets reversed. Eric Rowan won in this match. Big chops, but Luke Harper reverses the second one. Is missing again with that big punch. Luke Harper gets slammed by the Uso brothers. Luke Harper gets out. Now just taunting the Usos. Climbing back into the ring. Big punch to Jey Uso. As Luke Harper now tagging in his partner Eric Rowan. Big DDT by Eric Rowan as he is going to go up to the third turnbuckle. Jimmy Uso just starting. He's going to start walking over there. Ooh, and knocks Eric Rowan right off the turnbuckle. Big elbow, just like his brother did to Luke Harper. Big kick to the chest. Reversing that, Jey Uso. Big punch. And knocking Jimmy Uso off of the mat. Pinning Jey. The ref doesn't even get the 1 count on him. And just kicking him in the back. As Luke Harper, Eric Rowan picks him up, but he punches him as he's getting him up. Big punch into the corner. Oh no, Jimmy Uso makes the tag. Let's see what's going to happen here. What are they going to do? Throws him up into the air onto Jimmy Uso's back and catches him for a nice Samoan drop. Ooh, big, another big elbow. Yeah. Big clothesline there. As he's going to get the big punch off of the reversal. And he's going to go and tag in Luke Harper once again to face Jimmy. Running at Eric and missing Jimmy. Jimmy with the neck breaker, or Luke Harper with the neck breaker, sorry about that. Ooh, Luke Harper going from the second rope and missing. As Jimmy Uso, German suplex by Luke Harper, as Luke Harper now going to the third rope here. Top rope. His partner tried to do this earlier and could not do it. Luke Harper, big slam on to Jimmy Uso. As Luke Harper now picking up Jimmy Uso. What's going to happen here? Oh no. Big slam. As Luke Harper going up to Jimmy, punching Jimmy off. Or Jay, I'm sorry. Now, this big finishing move by Luke Harper. Big clothesline. As he's going to go for the pin off of that. The tag team champions won. No. Breaks it at 1. As Jimmy Uso. Eric Rowan taking out his partner. Luke Harper. Taking out his partner. Luke Harper is not happy about that. Trying to take out Jimmy Uso and misses. Oh, and now picks him up. Runs off the ropes. Big kick to the face. As now,
Luke Harper stands 6'5".
Luke Harper knocking off Jay Uso off of the apron. Big running DDT by Jimmy Uso.
Is something that's very difficult to go up against, and he doesn't waste any time. Luke Harper goes right after his opponent.
Big Hurricane Rana by Luke Harper. Oh, and Jimmy Uso sees it coming. Jay Uso sees it coming that time. And make sure to watch out for Luke Harper. Luke Harper almost grabbing him again. Big super kick by Jimmy Uso. As he's going to go for the pin off of that. Luke Harper showing no signs of weakness here. As he's going to throw him back into the corner. Eric Rowan getting tagged in. Luke Harper and Eric Rowan both in the ring here. Double arm drag. As now he gets punched by Jay Uso, who has not been in this matchup for a while now. Trying to keep Jimmy on the ground, but he can't. Big boot to the head. Big punch to Jimmy Uso as Eric Rowan now picking up Jay. Big boot again to Jimmy Uso. As Eric Rowan picking up Jimmy Uso again, just damaging him over and over here. As now he's going to turn him around into the turnbuckle.
He's in a bad spot.
He's putting him on top of the turnbuckle. This could be bad, folks. Is now taking him by the neck. Reverse suplex off of the top turnbuckle. And now punching Jimmy off once again and going for the pin. Could that be it, folks? 1, 2, and Jimmy Uso still finds a way to get out of that one. But Eric Rowan picking up this big finishing move. Getting knocked off again, but reverse. It this time, as now Jay's starting to stir and Eric Rowan will not be able to get that pin, but he still knocks him down. As now going back to Jimmy doing that onslaught here. Neck breaker, he's going to go for the pin off of that, folks. That should be it. 1, 2, 3. Eric Rowan and Luke Harper, the WWE Tag Team Champions, have won over the Usos tonight. Really good matchup, tag matchup here, but not as good as our main event's going to be, as we have Daniel Bryan.
Here are your winners.
We have Daniel Bryan going up against John Cena. In an Extreme Rules match. And here we see John Cena coming out first. As Daniel is now kicked off that John Cena won his belt at the last pay-per-view, his WWE Championship.
We're all a part of the following contest is an
making his way to the ring, from West Newbury, Massachusetts, weighing 251 pounds, the WWE Champion, John Cena!
John Cena looks fired up tonight, King. When isn't John Cena fired up? He's always ready to go, regardless of who his competition is.
John Cena staring at his WWE Championship, which was reinstated at after the last pay-per-view. As now he has the spinner back, showing no signs of weakness here tonight as he faces Daniel Bryan last week. Daniel Bryan showed up at one of John Cena's matches, sat with Jerry the King Lawler and Michael Cole, decided to share a couple words. John Cena attacked him as he was walking out, and now Daniel Bryan is up for vengeance. Big kick from Daniel Bryan to start us off, another big kick to the arm of John Cena, and now to the chest. Over and over these big kicks. John Cena finally reverses one and gets kicked again right in the head as Daniel Bryan's going to go out of the ring right now, trying to look for a weapon, but he cannot find one just quite yet, as John Cena is getting one, and John Cena getting punched by Daniel Bryan. Let's see, what is Daniel going to do here? Reverse suplex to the champ. Is Daniel Bryan now going under the ring, and John Cena stops him from getting any weapon. And a reverse suplex to Daniel Bryan this time from John Cena, as John Cena just hammering away on Daniel Bryan. Daniel Bryan reverses it, throwing Cena back into the ring. And big kick to the head from Daniel Bryan, as Daniel Bryan now finally having a chance to go under the ring. What is he going to get here? As he picks up that bat, and Daniel Bryan gets punched by John Cena, and he reverses it. Almost enziguri, but gets reversed by John Cena, as they're now going into a chain grapple. Daniel Bryan wins the first one, and Daniel Bryan still in control here on the chain grapple, spinning around to John Cena's back and just tosses him off of him. He picks up the bat again, ooh, and hits him right over the head with the bat, as he is now going to take John Cena, and he throws him into the corner. Big arm drag on John Cena from Daniel Bryan, as John Cena now getting back up, and back into a chain grapple they go. John Cena coming out on top on that one, still in control, as he has the arm behind the back of Daniel Bryan. Jerks him a little bit there, and now Daniel Bryan has him on the ground with his arm. Daniel Bryan bends that arm back, and now Daniel Bryan going for it, as you can hear the crowd just chanting yes with Daniel Bryan. What a signature move here as he's going for it. Boom, big kick, it connects. What could be next for Daniel Bryan as he's setting up his finisher?
And a dad who's a huge WWE fan. The Cena brothers were always beating up on each other.
Big submission here by Daniel Bryan, but will he get Cena to tap? No, Cena is not having none of it today. Oh, and reversing Daniel Bryan's punch, and now Daniel Bryan getting punched over and over again by John Cena. German suplex by John Cena, going outside of the ring now. What is he doing? Taking off the announce table, as Daniel Bryan, just stirring, has to pull himself up with the ropes. As you can see, John Cena taking out those monitors. But what is Daniel Bryan doing? Suicide dive to John Cena in this amazing Extreme Rules match. Daniel Bryan going back under, picking up a cane. Ooh, big hit to the head of John Cena. And he reversed it. Another big hit to the head, and now to the legs of John Cena. This is just brutal. Daniel Bryan is mad at John Cena for attacking him last week after his matchup, or after he left the arena sitting next to Michael Cole. And big kick to the head again by Daniel Bryan, as now he is taking John Cena, dragging him over to the announce table and just punching him repeatedly.
Wait a minute, Cole, what's he gonna do here?
Ooh, big slam by John Cena. Now just stepping on. Big knee to the head from John Cena on Daniel Bryan. And now John Cena picking up, and a big reversal here by Daniel Bryan, as Daniel Bryan gets thrown back into the ring by John Cena. And John Cena now elbow to the head of Daniel Bryan. Is now John Cena looking ready as ever. What is John Cena going to do here? Irish whipping Daniel Bryan out of the ring again. And now stepping on him. Big kick after Daniel Bryan just barely gets up here. As now throwing John Cena back into the ring. Another big kick to the head.
Look where he's going again.
As Daniel Bryan looking under the apron, not seeing anything he wants, and going back into the ring, punching John Cena in the back. And John Cena reverses it, sweeping Daniel Bryan here. As he's going for the STF, he has it locked in. Is he going to get it? The STF, is Daniel Bryan going to tap out? Yes, Daniel Bryan submits to the STF after a brutal matchup where he was in control most of this match. In that last bit when they were outside of the match. Amazing match by John Cena and Daniel Bryan, as Daniel Bryan almost got him here, but John Cena just would not tap out, so Daniel Bryan had to let go to continue this matchup. And here is where John Cena makes Daniel Bryan tap out with the STF. Just brutal. Making him tap out the WWE Champion, showing his dominance over his ranks, and John Cena asking for a handshake out of respect, and Daniel Bryan slaps it out the way. He wants none of it. He is really mad at John Cena for attacking him after his last match. And if you want to see replays of these shows, go to www.youtube.com/coolkid9277, as this show will be up there pretty soon if you want to see when John Cena attacked Daniel Bryan. As we are going to go on to our second show of the week, SmackDown. Thank you for watching Monday Night Raw. We're going to look at the news real quick. Daniel Bryan's frustration is growing after losing to John Cena. He is not happy about that. He thought he had that match won, but he did not. So we're going to simulate these first three matches as Santino beats Darian Young on our first match of SmackDown. Then Xavier Wood beat Justin Gabriel, and Damian Sandow defeats RVD, as we have AJ Lee, the current Divas champion, against Naomi. I believe so, her #1 contender. Let's check this out here. AJ Lee, yes, Naomi is her #1 contender. Then we have the Boogeyman versus Sheamus, and Ryback versus Jey Uso in a Falls Count Anywhere match. Let's see what's going to happen tonight, as we start out with AJ Lee versus Naomi. AJ Lee picking up a big win last week on Monday Night Raw, and now switching over to SmackDown to face her opponent, Naomi. Let's see what is going to happen tonight in this match for Divas. AJ Lee takes on her #1 contender, skipping out as she always does in that crazy mind of hers.
Making her way to the ring, from Union City, New Jersey, the Divas champion, AJ Lee.
Oh, I am ready for this.
Everyone is ready for this tonight. Jerry the King Lawler. So we have two beautiful, wonderful divas coming and fighting. So we need to skip these entrances because I have other stuff to do right now. Okay, let's see. Who are we going to have here? Naomi versus AJ Lee. Let's see. Big spine buster by AJ Lee to start off the match as Naomi goes for a clothesline. Big punch, but Naomi reverses it. Enziguri by Naomi. Now, Naomi going up to the top rope as big elbow drop by Naomi. Big Irish whip. No. Big backbreaker by AJ Lee. Off of the pullback, another enziguri as Naomi is just ready tonight. She Irish whips AJ Lee into the corner. Off of the Hurricane Rana, a pin here. Can she get the quick win? No, AJ Lee flips it back over. Gets a 1 count. Naomi flips it back over. And now Naomi flips it back over again. And AJ Lee finally kicks out.
And when that happens, the complication of the match can
Throwing
change.
AJ Lee into the corner. Big clothesline here by Naomi.
Oh, did she take a shot
And now
there?
Naomi going up to the second rope. As AJ Lee gets up. A big
She
knee to the
drops
head.
like a sack of potatoes.
And now collar and elbow tie up here. As AJ Lee has Naomi by the arm, but
Naomi is building
tables
some
have turned
well-deserved
here
momentum right
as
now.
they will break
And
the hold.
there's the reversal from AJ Lee.
Big punch.
Naomi manages to reverse
Naomi
out of that one.
reverses it. Let's see what's going to happen here tonight as she's delivering these big kicks to the legs of AJ Lee.
Corey, you meant to defend against moves
Enziguri
that quick.
again. Naomi just loving that move and now taunting AJ Lee because she wants that women's
What's
championship.
going to happen now?
And now, what is Naomi doing? Just throwing her by her hair. Throwing AJ Lee by her hair. And now, what's Naomi going to do here? AJ Lee reverses it. Irish whipping AJ Lee into the corner. And now, Naomi reverses it. Clotheslining. Big bulldog by Naomi. She's now picking up AJ Lee again. And reversal, throwing Naomi back into the corner. And now Naomi reverses it, elbowing AJ Lee in the face. Now finally getting her into the corner. What's going to happen here? What is this big move sizing up? Let's see. Big move by Naomi. Is now just staring over her opponent, AJ Lee. She is sizing up. She's sizing up for this move. Big finishing move by Naomi. Is that going to be it? 2, 3. Naomi thinking, hopefully that's what's going to happen at the pay-per-view and the title may switch hands.
And here's just some of the action we saw during
After
the
that
match.
big finishing move, now Nikki Bella or Brie Bella, I can't really, I think it's, I can't tell who it is. And AJ Lee saying, come on, come get me. But they're having none of it. So we're going to go on to our next matchup here of the night after that wonderful Diva debut of SmackDown. Well, not debut, Diva bout, I guess. I don't know what I'm trying to say. I'm stupid. Okay, so we're going to have the Boogeyman versus Sheamus tonight in a big one-on-one matchup. As this loading screen takes way too long to switch to the entrances. Well, again, tonight on SmackDown we have the Boogeyman versus Sheamus.
The following contest
The
is
Boogeyman
scheduled
coming out,
for one fall.
all demented.
Making his way to the
We're
ring.
going to skip this entrance and hurry up with this matchup. Sheamus, the master of the Bro Kick, coming out tonight to face the Boogeyman.
Hey,
And now
You see who's
RVD coming out.
be on your best behavior, Michael.
As we all know, RVD is the current
Have a
United
seat right
States
here.
champion. And Sheamus wants his back. So we're going to hurry up with this matchup here.
This
As
should be an
Sheamus
epic
faces the
match in
Boogeyman
WWE
one-on-one.
universe.
Big
If you just
clothesline by
tune
Sheamus
in,
to start it off.
you're
Big kicks to the
witnessing
chest.
something special.
Is now Sheamus picking up the Boogeyman and Irish whipping him into the corner. Big backbreaker there. Sheamus now stepping outside of the ring, just staring down RVD.
Oh, that did it, and he's toast.
Big clothesline by the Boogeyman and now reverses it knee to the midsection. As now Sheamus is having none of it. He thinks the Boogeyman is a worthless opponent. And getting Irish whipped by the boogeyman back into now reverse. Going back into the corner for the boogeyman. The boogeyman taking down Sheamus. And now knee dropped onto the canvas of the mat. Big double axe handle to the top of the head. And now elbows to the shoulders. And now Sheamus having none of it again. Trying to go for a headbutt but misses. Now Irish ripped into the corner. And Sheamus just is done with it. But Boogeyman seems to be reversing every single one of his moves as he's knocked outside of the ring. Each having about the same amount of momentum in this match. As Boogeyman looks like he's getting Irish whipped back into the ring. Big kick to the head. As he will now go back up. Missing the punch to the Boogeyman. Oh, and Sheamus is still on the outside of the ring after that one, but that will reset the count to Boogeyman going out. So we're going to have Sheamus getting Irish whipped now back into the ring, as he would not go back in the last time and not taking that kick. Let's see what happens here as Boogeyman reverses it. Backbreaker to Sheamus. And now double axe handle to the top of the head of Sheamus. Sheamus should have never thought anything less of the Boogeyman, because he right now is beating him to death. As Sheamus now sizing up to a big powerbomb.
Sheamus is going up.
And now Sheamus going to the top rope. Boogeyman laid out in the middle of the ring. Oh, it misses. He hits the ref. He hits the ref. And now the Boogeyman throwing Sheamus into the corner, knocking him down. It's the Boogeyman. Big knee to the head of Sheamus, pinning him off of that as he gets a 1-2 count on Sheamus. As Sheamus now punching the Boogeyman, missing the headbutt once again. And now what's going to happen here? Boogeyman clotheslining Sheamus and going for the pin off of that. And now Sheamus just kicking out at one because he is so frustrated with how much the Boogeyman is beating him. Is now getting Irish whip back into that corner. Turning him around, the Boogeyman. Oh, what's going to happen here? The Boogeyman just beating Sheamus. And now, what is the Boogeyman going to do? Big kick to the head of Sheamus. That was in a ginormous kick. As now the Boogeyman is going to go back into the ring. And he's going to pin Sheamus, see if he can win the match off of that. 1, 2, 3. The Boogeyman beating Sheamus. Sheamus thinking he was not a worthy opponent for himself, but he soon found out that he was. They're going for that pin at the count of 2, and Sheamus kicking out. And then this big clothesline here. Just sizing up Sheamus. Is now pinning him, kicking out at 1. And getting him on the outside of the ring, laying on that bottom rope, and a big kick to the head of Sheamus. And this would end the matchup right here as RVD looks on to his rival Sheamus. So Boogeyman now celebrating his win over the master of the Brogue Kick.
Finally, thankfully, the match comes to an end.
Complete domination is what that was. My goodness.
Now we are going to go on to our next match. So we see a Falls Count Anywhere match between Ryback and Jey Uso. Jey Uso coming out first tonight, as we're going to skip this entrance. We saw Jey Uso in
Oh no!
Ooh, what is this? Titus O'Neil hitting Ryback on the steel steps and throwing him into the ring. As now it's Ryback versus Jimmy Uso. this fall to count anywhere match. Or Jey Uso, I'm sorry.
Jey Uso is so
Big
proud
chop by
of his
Ryback.
Samoan
As
heritage.
he is very angry here that of what Titus O'Neil did, and now Ryback escaping the ring against Jey Uso. Jey Uso also going outside the ring, as he will now go to Timekeeper's area. Ryback getting a chair, and Ryback missing the chair hit on Jey Uso. Jey Uso is getting it on Ryback now. Big hits by Ryback.
Oh, not again. Not again.
And you see as Jey Uso is sizing up. What is he thinking about doing here? And Ryback reverses it, punching him in the head. Now throwing him into the ring. And Jey Uso punching him right in the head. As he is now, what is Jey Uso doing here? Sorry guys, let me just pause this real quick. Okay. And now Jey Uso trying to go back out of the ring, successfully gets it. And he is now outside the ring. Ryback taking out a ladder. Jey Uso taking out a ladder. And big shot to the head of Ryback. As now Jey Uso just killing Ryback. Now just hitting him repeatedly with that. And Jey Uso, big finishing move here to Ryback, tossing him up and picking him up on his back for a big Samoan drop. And that should be it, folks, as Ryback is done for this matchup from that big attack by Titus O'Neil. Is getting punched in the back and the face of Jey Uso. That Samoan slam, which would end the match for Ryback. And Titus O'Neil now coming out of the matchup. Ryback saying bring it on after getting brutally beaten in his last matchup. As we're going to exit here, as that will be the end of week 2 of my WWE 2K15 Universe mode. Thank you all for watching SmackDown tonight. So we had wonderful matchups from AJ Lee versus Naomi to the Wyatt family going against the Usos in that last rivalry match, as we are going to show you the cards for the beginning of Raw. We have Cesaro versus Randy Orton, Tamina, Snuka, AJ Lee, and Naomi in a triple threat match. R-Truth versus Santino Marella. Then Big E and Bad News Barrett in an Extreme Rules match once again. Luke Harper, Eric Rowan, Jimmy Uso, and Jey Uso in another tag team contest as we saw this past week. John Cena versus Daniel Bryan in a normal one-on-one match. We're going to go back and read the news here for July of week 2. Daniel Bryan is frustrated after losing to John Cena after getting attacked by him the week before. AJ Lee faced #1 contender Naomi for the Women's Championship. Rob Van Dam faced the #1 contender, the Boogeyman, for the WWE United States Championship. And Titus O'Neil attacking Ryback before their match, as we are going to look at the current rankings for the World Championship. It is still Roman Reigns on top with his partner Seth Rollins 2nd. CM Punk 3rd, in the Ultimate Warrior 4th. As we go to the singles champion, as we see Cesaro is Big E's #1 contender. The tag teams is Ryback for the WWE Tag Team Championships, and the WWE Divas Championship is Naomi. As we go over to Rob Van Dam's United States Championship, Eric Rowan is the #1 contender with Luke Harper, his partner being the 3rd contender, and Sheamus being the 2nd after that loss to the Boogeyman. So we go back here. That would be it for this week's Universe mode. Tune in tomorrow at around the same time. I am streaming right now to see the 3rd week, and then the next day for the 4th week, and then the next day for our giant pay-per-view on SummerSlam, and then we will start Night of Champions. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you all later.